conversational AI is not as good as you think it is. This is the 9th in a 12-part series on how to think a little bit differently about conversational AI. And today I'm going to talk about the danger of over-extrapolating what conversational AI can do. And this is something that Gary Marcus in the book Rebooting AI, I think captured really well. That tendency that we have to see in certain examples of AI, conversational AI too, human-like capability, and then extrapolate and think that that capability extends to other areas like it does with humans. But whereas AI and conversational AI too can be great in certain situations, it doesn't have the robustness of human intelligence. What does this mean for us when we're thinking about deploying conversational AI and getting the most out of it? Well, it means we need to be skeptical of demos. When someone gives us a demo of a system and shows what it's capable of, that's great, but we've only seen some part of it. Does that really extend to all the different use cases that we need in our business? And also, when we see how successful systems can be at recognizing what people say and understanding that, can we extrapolate that it can recognize and understand anything like humans can? No. I've seen really interesting examples when we look at data from systems, and I'm talking about really big companies with really big conversational AI teams have been tuning their systems to try and get the best outcomes. And there's almost this sense that the AI is even better than humans are. And that is the case in some situations, but I've literally seen examples where you look at the two different inputs that customers might say, and there's an expectation that the system will be able to tell the difference between the two of them. But I look at them and I can't. I'd need more information to understand that. So you've got to be really careful with conversational AI because it is amazing in certain situations. We can achieve human-like or superhuman-like recognition and understanding and service. But that doesn't extrapolate to every single area. And we need to be really careful about making those extrapolations and really look at the data. Just like I talked about earlier in this series, we've got to think about it not as a piece of technology, but a bot workforce. And we've got to look at how they're doing, look at how they're performing, see if they're hitting their targets. And that way, if we did over-extrapolate what we thought the technology could do, we will see. And that should guide us back to do that analysis like I talked about and see, like, well, I can't figure it out, so how can I expect the speech recognizer or the natural language understanding system to figure it out if I can't? So, be careful about over-extrapolating, be skeptical of demos, and don't expect conversational AI to be magic and do something that even you couldn't do.